If you've worked in healthcare or any hospital experience, you're really going to want to pay attention to today's leads. They're actually all in healthcare, and they are in customer service or in scheduling, and they range up to 6 figures per year depending on your years of experience. So if that piques your interest, please stick around. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for real work from home jobs. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. Check the description box below. I have a free download for you, and you'll also sign up to my email list where you'll get more job leads and early job leads before I post them to YouTube. And the free download is 15 remote job sites to help you find your dream remote job. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. The first role is with Sharecare. They are a healthcare company, of course, like I mentioned, all of these are. And this one is in medical records. So if you've worked in medical records, this could be a great option for you if you're looking for something. This is for the RI, or Release of Information Medical Records Specialist, fully remote, and this is a full-time position. And it says this position is responsible for processing all release of information requests in a timely and efficient manner, ensuring accuracy and providing customers with the highest quality product and customer service. Okay, and then they go really into detail here with the role. Let's look at what they want you to have to apply. You need a high school diploma, a minimum of 2 years of prior experience in medical records, or the similar setting is preferred. So this is not a requirement. If you've worked in healthcare but not specifically medical records, that is okay, because that again is just a preference. You must have a strong computer software experience, so just be comfortable working things like Microsoft Office Suite, obviously operating the internet, just your basic level computing functions. Requires ability to work remotely and at times provide support in client locations. Geographical proximity to the assigned client site is required. And excellent organizational skills is a must be able to type 50 words per minute. You can easily just go to freetypingtest.com and see how fast you're typing if you're not sure. Must be able to use a fax, copier, scanning machine, be willing to learn new equipment and processes, self-motivated, a team player, all those transferable skills that we talk about. And that's really it. And according to Glassdoor, the salary for this is $16 to $21 per hour. Of course, on the low end, that is not great at all, but it is something maybe if you are just starting back to work, or if you just want to get your foot in the door in healthcare, maybe this could be a good option if you've had customer service experience or you've worked somewhere else in healthcare. Maybe you want to switch to a different department, something like that, or you need something more entry level. This could be a great option. So again, this is according to Glassdoor, and it's based on a significant number of salaries reported. So there's that. Let's go to the next company. This is a startup company. This is called Trait Health, and it says we're looking for a motivated and customer-focused individual to join our team as a customer support associate. This is full-time based on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. As a member of our customer support team, you will play a crucial role in ensuring our customers receive exceptional assistance and prompt solutions to their inquiries. Your excellent communication skills, problem-solving abilities, and friendly demeanor will contribute to the overall success of our customer support efforts. This role will report to the customer support manager, of course, at Trait Health. And you're not going to be solely on the phone. You're going to monitor tickets and do some troubleshooting issues. So just be good at providing some basic level technical support. You're going to help solve complex issues. Of course, provide customer satisfaction as much as possible. Product knowledge and understanding of workflows, contribute to the knowledge base and help materials. So like the training materials, help kind of build those up. Contribute to, document and track all your interactions like you would in most standard customer service roles. Stay updated to the processes and procedures. Collaborate with the team. And they let you know to be successful in this role, you need 2 to 4 years of experience handling customer-facing troubleshooting with a focus on technical troubleshooting. A bachelor's degree is preferred, but it's not required. Excellent verbal and written communication skills, problem-solving abilities. You must be empathetic and patient, be able to work in a fast-paced environment and learn quickly. Proficient, again, just navigating around a computer, hyper-organized and detail-oriented, use good judgment and the ability to handle sensitive and confidential information with discretion, and you'll need to cover the U.S. Eastern Time Zone hours. So they specify that in a way that says you don't have to actually live in the Eastern Time Zone, as long as you're willing to work those hours and cover those hours. This is a good fit. And then bonus, technical proficiency with online tools like Google Suite, Jira, and Zendesk. Those are pluses. So if you have that, add that to your resume. If you don't stress about it. It is totally okay. And then the salary for this role, let me see if they put it here. Actually, no, they did not have that salary here. So if I can find that, I will go ahead and add that to the description box below. So make sure you check out for that. And let's go to the next role. This one is a company that's called SSM Help, and they're looking for a full-time scheduler. And this is pretty straightforward, since this position is heavy data entry and phone interaction with patients. The ideal candidate will have previous Epic experience, so if you've used the Epic software, make sure that it's on your resume. Schedule is Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. The pay range is $18 to $26.10 per hour. So that's very straightforward. You're going to be constantly interacting, of course, scheduling appointments. You have to talk to the patients frequently, right? So that is the gist of that one. Again, that's SSM Health. And for this, they don't require a degree. You just need to have a high school diploma. And experience, it actually says no experience required. I'm going to pause and let that sink in. They give you their job requirements, and that's, of course, once you're trained and in the role. But as far as education, high school diploma or 10 years of work experience, so you don't even need a high school diploma. And then experience, no experience required, and you can make $26 per hour, you guys. That's pretty rare to find, and you're just going to be scheduling appointments. It's pretty straightforward. So that is a really awesome option, entry level, for anyone to be able to start that. There are people that have worked for years in a role in healthcare, traditional healthcare companies, and have not reached that hourly pay. So entry level to start that, starting off, is pretty great. Let's go into this next role. This one is with Spring Health, and this is for those of you that have some years of healthcare experience under your belt and you don't mind doing customer support. I think you're really going to appreciate this lead. Again, this is at Spring Health. It says, we're on a mission to revolutionize mental health care by removing every barrier that prevents people from getting the help they need when they need it. Our clinically validated technology, Precision Mental Healthcare, empowers us to deliver the right care at the right time, whether it's therapy, coaching, medication, or beyond, tailored to each individual's needs. So that's just a little bit about them, and they partner with over 450 companies, so they're pretty widespread, especially in the mental health care space. So just a little bit of background on Spring Health. Now, in this specific role as a senior customer support specialist, you'll be a crucial part of our team, providing first-line support to our customers. You will ensure seamless support experience, helping our customers navigate their needs with efficiency and empathy. This role involves directly addressing technical, product, account, and billing inquiries, and creating efficiencies to help scale our customer support model. What you're going to be doing is you're going to resolve inquiries and escalations, develop and implement efficiencies within the support model, build and maintain customer knowledge base, work closely with other departments, monitor and ensure quick responses to customer inquiries, document the standard operating procedures for all support tasks and processes. So essentially just make sure that the training material is set up and in place for those joining the customer support team. You're going to actively collect and analyze customer feedback. You're going to just kind of streamline and review and audit the processes in place, see what can be leaned out a bit, what can be more detailed, what can maybe be added, all those sorts of things. Now, what success looks like in this role, so they kind of give you a breakdown of what you can expect going in, which is really great. So there's less to question about what they're expecting of you when they tell you up front. So, of course, 100% first response within 24 hours. They go over what kind of CSAT scores they want you to have, and so on from there. Now, what you're going to bring to the table, what they're looking for, is 5 or more years of experience in customer support, customer success, account management, relationship management, and preferably in a technology or health-related industry. That key word lets you know you can have 5 years experience in customer support really in any industry. This is their preference, obviously, because it's where they fall, but if you don't, you still have a good shot at this. Strong technical acumen with the ability to quickly learn and master new software, excellent communication skills, demonstrated ability to work collaboratively and cross-functional teams, deeply cares about customer interactions, of course, in a customer support based role, you need to care about the customer, or at least be able to pretend that you care and be believable. Okay. Results and data driven mentality with a bias for speed and action, and thrives in the ever changing world of a fast growing company. So like I mentioned before, they have partnered with over 450 companies from what they say. So they've really got a lot of relationships to maintain, which means they probably train you really well and prepare you well for this role to help them thrive as a company. Okay, and then they give you some bonuses here, but don't worry about that because those are just extra. The key here is this salary range is $86,000 to $106,250 per year to be exact. So like I said, look at these requirements, see if you follow it. If you have not worked in healthcare or tech, but you have over 5 years of experience in customer support and you think this is a role that you can thrive in, please still give it a shot and try. You'd be surprised. People might shy away from it thinking that they don't have, they meet every single requirement, and they might give you a chance even if you haven't worked in healthcare or in tech. So, and as long as you can speak to your abilities to learn quickly and adapt, then you can have a really good shot at making 6 figures working from home with a fast-growing healthcare company, and it can only go up from there. So check that out if you're interested. Please like this video, share it with a friend or family member that could benefit from this information as well. Even if it's not you, maybe they can, or someone you know. So like it if you found any of this useful or good information, and make sure you grab your description, the free download in the description box below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and remember, you have earnbetter.com as a free resource online to help you with your job search, your cover letter, and your resume without spending your whole entire day or hours and hours trying to make it just right. Utilize the AI tools that most people are using anyway and charging you for to do your resume. So do it for free, earnbetter.com. Save yourself time and money. All right, thank you so much for tuning in again. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.